Howdy everyone, what's poppin'? It's your boy, the G-Flash, and I'm joined by 3 guests tonight, GDK, KaoAli, and TatianaMaster1.
Hello.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing all right.
So we got the trailer for our Legendary, and holy smokes, this month is literally the 3 houses month, because the Legendary hero is male Byleth. So, I can't wait to see what male Byleth brings. So, I don't know how many people are gonna absolutely just bombard the Twitter with just, why is it 3 houses again? We're sick of 3 houses and all of that. But, I mean, I don't mind. I like 3 houses. Yeah, let's check out what male Byleth brings. So, 3, 2, 1, play.
Yeah, can I just say that
is.
I'm surprised they didn't go with female Byleth.
Yeah, people much prefer female.
Yeah.
Horny guys.
See. Stop.
Oh!
Okay, I will say this. I love the art style of this right here.
Green tone?
Oh, it's a green tone. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's got his own special. Yes. Sublime Heaven.
See his animation. What the?
Wow, he actually pulls out his whip.
Yes, I suppose.
Actually pulls out his
Everybody
sword.
do the whip.
He's a parody in it as well.
Stop the flow of time.
Oh, and that's only the special he
It's
uses, though.
back there
Okay.
yawning.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, there's
Alright,
Julia. Leaf. Whiff.
The other way.
Gramimond. Hell.
Oh god.
Lumeria. Anand. Aranus. Dogger. Oh. No. Wow, both sisters are on here. Oh, okay.
Are you... okay, then?
Wow, alright. That was interesting.
What
So, I would like to say this. I'm surprised that they put both of the sisters on the spanner at the exact same time. Though, honestly, I think they could have gone a little bit different route, but that's just me.
Yeah. Okay,
But
so
can we just talk about this artwork here?
it's
look
beautiful.
At how gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's literally beautiful.
He looks really good. I keep forgetting this outfit's name. I know, like, do you
I know
get
only
that
the
from
one.
the DLC
It's-
or where do you get it?
No,
I
this is-
forgot.
No, this is from the
it-
main story. It's just
Oh, wait, I remember. This is after you unlock the, what's it called? The Awaken or Enlighten one class, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
in
that's the
line
one.
one.
Okay. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, he looks pretty
Yep.
cool in this Enlighten one outfit.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
This is very nice.
Though I'm surprised at the fact that they decided to give him a green tone.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a mage
I'm not-
now
I'm-
instead of like his usual sword unit.
Well, to be fair,
Well,
he does
I
use
mean,
his magic in his Enlightened One class.
Oh, okay.
mhm. Yeah. Plus, also at the same time, I
And
know
also-
I'm always going with the mage class
Oh yeah,
on
and also
him myself.
even though he's a sword user mainly, like the first time you actually start 3 houses and play through, when you get to the Enlightened One, you start to use tomes and stuff along with the sword.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So that makes sense why the sword creator is there.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, let's go over his kit.
Mhm.
So he's got
Yeah, I'm just-
what?
Sorry. Go right ahead.
All right, so he's got professorial text. She's got the sling effect, which is good. If he initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, all stats +5, and that's good. Also, if his speed is greater than the foe speed during combat, he gets no follow-up. So he has to be faster than the foe speed to get no follow-up. And then allies within 2 spaces gain if unit speed is greater than full speed, then also no fall. Wait a minute. So okay, if I'm understanding this correct, he gets the speed-based no follow-up to himself and his allies within 2 spaces.
Wow.
Yep.
That is pretty nuts.
Let me just say it. Let me just say it in this way, G. You get a no follow-up. You get a no follow-up. You get a no follow-up. Everyone in the barracks get a no follow-up.
Wow. But unfortunately, slow units cannot make use of that because they're too slow. It's only fast units to do it.
I remember that.
But here's the thing, though, guys. The thing is that considering the fact that no follow-up is exclusive to infantry units only, can you imagine the amount of damage this can, the amount of, well, I would say damage to the opponent, but also how much this will be useful to us for our other speedy units on cavalry, flying, and armored units?
That is terrifying.
Ines.
Ines. Oh, young Ines. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then and then there's all these fast cavaliers and flying units.
You can't forget about Dusel.
Dusel's too slow.
Yeah, no.
I'm talking about
powerful.
people like, okay, Petrine. Petrine can make use of that. Hey, she can use that to slay Fallen Edelgard. Because you need no follow-up to kill Fallen Edelgard.
I think we might have just found the cure for that.
Yup, exactly.
Ria de Sublime
Breaking.
now.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Ria de new special.
I could also see Ingrid using this as well, or basically, you know what just hit me? Some fast healers that could actually use this as well.
Oh yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Still, I think it's a pretty good game changer, but honestly, I mean, I'm not too very glad on the speed effect, but I mean, it does help out, especially for those that can't use the null effect.
Yep, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Alright, what's next?
Alright, let's go.
Special, please.
Let's go to Sublime Heaven, the special that he has in 3 houses. So let's see what Sublime Heaven does. So it boosts his damage by 25% of his attack. If in combat against a dragon or a beast, boost damage by 50% instead of 25. Disabled. He's got the Deadeye effect.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hello!
Perfect. We found the perfect Fallen Edelgard Slayer right here.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. I can already tell I'm not gonna pull one because I've used up all my birthday luck.
You should still give it a try though. Maybe your birthday luck carried through.
I don't think so.
But damn, he boosts his own attack by 25% regularly, but if he's fighting a dragon or a beast foe, then he boosts his damage by 50% and then gets Deadeye. Holy smokes.
Man.
Oh my gosh. Okay, then his other stuff are...
Could you imagine if this was on the normal 2 of them?
Oh my god. So
my God.
say goodbye to all your beasts and dragons when you're facing off this guy.
Or if you put a fortune with it.
Oh, I know, yeah.
It's gonna be mayhem.
Yes. He's got attack defense ideal 4, which is on Fallen Edelgard the first time. Low attack res, which is perfect, and then times pulse. So basically, the way you deal with this guy is just attack him first, because if you don't attack him first, his Sublime Heaven is gonna get charged up right away, and then he's gonna nuke you.
He need flashing blade.
That's great.
Oh my gosh.
It's time to bust out the leaf.
Exactly.
Yeah, I honestly, I feel like that Cyril's gonna have a hard time with his Fallen Edelgard on this one.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing, and I'm hoping to God that this is basically his own personal skill, because I know there's been times in the past, considering with the Ruptured Sky and stuff, you know, but if this Sublime Heaven is inheritable, I mean, it doesn't even say. You would think that they would actually put on there saying it doesn't inherit.
Maybe like when he releases and people pull him, then they check the description. It might say that, you know, if it's inheritable or not. I doubt it will be inheritable. It's probably just going to be locked to him, because nobody in Three Houses outside of Byleth have used the Sublime Heaven.
Yeah.
And yet they've used Ruptured Sky and stuff.
Yeah, Ruptured Sky, I don't know if that was a thing in Three Houses, because I've never ran into it.
It definitely was.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh.
The only way I know this is because, well, of the presentation for this Smash.
Okay.
Because I heard, like, the skill, like, that's in the game.
Okay.
It's explained the... Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so, and the other thing is attack defense ideal 4. I mean, I could see how it could be useful in some regards, but I mean, let's be real here. If his tome is basically based on speed here, I would have thought that they would give him attack speed idea, wouldn't you? Unless they're going to be giving him high speed.
Yeah, that makes sense, but I don't know how his stats will turn out, though. He'll probably have high speed, probably. Or high attack.
Probably.
It's probably going to be ridiculous.
Probably the latter.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be high attack, high speed, low defense, and medium res.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, look the special animation. Look
the animation, my god, that was so good. Like, there's a finish animation, like when he needs to one-shot someone. He pulls his whip out, whips a couple times, and then the green wind comes. That is pretty cool. And the Sword of Creator is awakened already. Not the one he has in his normal version, but the one like...
That's right.
I forgot what chapter was it. His Sword of Creator becomes enlightened or something.
It becomes after chapter 12, I believe. Is there the time that my favorite villain, Nolan, basically sent him?
I'm pretty sure it was 13.
Okay.
12 or 13 at best.
Okay.
Basically, my favorite villain, Solon, basically sends him and Sothis into the Dark Abyss because of Chronia, yada yada yada.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Yep, that's how I do it. So, wow. Well, I gotta say, Byleth looks like a really cool green mage, though. Oh, I also love how, since he's a pair-up, they purposely made Sothis his pair-up because, you know, this form of Byleth is literally after he merged with Sothis.
Yeah, that's a pretty good.
That's
pretty good.
It's a nice little pair up, though. If you ask me, I would rather pair him up with his normal version.
Yeah,
at least that way
funny.
you can use both his tome and sword.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, he's a water attribute hero here.
Yep, he sure is.
Actually, what's the difference?
So, I mean, he'll be...
Actually, what's the difference between the male and the female? Let me just check real quick.
Again, I'm surprised that they
the
didn't go
female
with
has
female
Fury.
here.
The other one has Disencounter.
Yeah.
What else? Was that? Wait, Chelsea? No. Female has Raz, even attack wave.
Yeah, I think the male one has a better fodder because of distant counter.
Yeah,
He
distant
does have
counter
on-speed
along with
wave.
along with
Does have the
time.
odd speed. Chill speed 3, I think. I think I just put it on. I think I just
Yeah. Okay,
I don't
well,
know.
let's go through all the other units on this banner then. So first off, we got Legendary who till this day is still one of the best archers till this game because he basically just cuts through anybody's defense, and his Lunar Flash is still a good special that deals damage off his speed. So this guy is, and he's got no follow-up in his base kit, so this guy's already ready to go. The only thing you'll have to change is his A and C skill, because Darting Blow 4 is not very good. It doesn't give him any attack. You need like Swift Sparrow 3, or heck, even Attack Speed Ideal 4, or Solo 4, or any of these that has attack in it, because you need attack to cut through like high defense enemies. So, but this guy is still really good as a bow archer.
Yeah, he's good, but I'm gonna have to change that darn blow on Elise.
Yep, exactly.
Can I actually point out something, my people? Even I know that that's a pretty good idea to change out with the Darning Blow, though. I mean, if somebody does have like attack idea or basically nothing at all here, especially when they get Byleth and they basically have him and Alm on the same team, basically budget cut users can still use Darting Blow to use the Null effect or whatever, even though that Alm has a Null follow-up in there, they could literally switch the B skill for something different along with C and still use the effect for Byleth to give him Null follow-up.
Oh yeah, that's pretty smart.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that'll work.
Yeah. I mean, for budget builders, I mean, I could see how, like, maybe Desperation or something might help, or maybe, you know, something along that line. But it would also be pretty useful in some regards.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So, okay, there's Alm, so pull him if you haven't pulled it already. And then we've got Legendary Julia, who I still think it's a pretty good blue mage, but she only excels at 2 of her strongest stats, which is attack and resistance, because her speed is awkward, her defense is low. She's basically the Fallen version, but without the auto follow-up, like her Fallen version does. But she hits pretty hard, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He's a nuke
Yeah.
at
I mean,
best.
it probably won't beat the Fallen if you put it against that, but it's still powerful.
Yeah.
Much better Fallen Junior.
Exactly. So Julia, I will still say she's pretty good, but the Fallen Julia is still the best Julia to this day.
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
Yeah, up until
I'm just
up until
joking,
we
I
get
only
the
got one.
refine, folks.
Oh,
Up
wow.
until we get the refine.
And then we got one of the most busted units in the game, Legendary Leaf. You probably hate him even more now when you've got someone like Dogger or Note on your on their people's 830 defense team. They'll just swoop down and just, you know, snipe one of your enemies, move on to the next one, and snipe another one because of that movement.
Yep, I can see how that would be a nuisance.
Yeah. So this guy till this day is still like one of the best units. Everybody wants him because he can just help you clear so much in-game content. And yeah, I don't see why wouldn't you have him though. He's just a beast.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And, so yeah, get Leaf if you haven't. Now we move on to someone whose name that people think it's still called Leaf, but I call him Lith, just so not confused with Leaf. So
I still call him Leaf, but just sword version.
or just call her Edgy Alphonse, because that's another name people call him though.
No, they call him Blue Jello Boy.
Blue Jello Boy. Oh my god, wow.
You gotta kill me with those names.
Oh boy.
Depression Alpha.
Anyway, we got Edgy Boy Lith right here. Lith is I mean, if you don't use him outside of if you don't use him like on Aether Raid, just use him to clear in-game content. This guy is a beast. Like, this guy, just pair him up with like a healer with like 2 dancers and buff him up. This guy can just solo maps because of his auto follow-up, his Open the Future, which is like a bonfire but with healing, and then he does in-combat debuff. I mean, this guy does everything. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say this. Get his duo together, and you got yourself, well, Nightmare.
Yeah, oh my god. His dual version is a menace in Aether Race. Like, his dual version is usually the legendary Lilina replacement. Like, if you don't have Lilina and you have dual Liv, he's the replacement of her. And when he gets to you, oh man, I don't think you can even escape him because of how hard he can hit. Like, his dual version is literally his regular version, but on a horse.
Literally, my Chrome can't deal with him.
Yeah. So yeah, Lith is good, and Lith is a good.
What? I'm just gonna say, he's good in, like you said, in those retrospects. He's good for fodder, basically, because then with this encounter and also time pulse.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, his weapon is also good for helping out with the desperation folks.
Yep, exactly. So if your allies' needs are trying to get into the desperation range, this guy's a great help to that, to put them into that range. So yeah, this guy definitely has his uses, though. He's really good. But if you're on Aether Raids and you need to keep your allies healthy, then yeah, don't use this guy, because he's just going to chip all the damage away if he's the only one taking hits. But I mean, I get why they made him like that, because Edgy Boy here is basically someone who, you know, if his allies grow weaker, he grows stronger, because that's just how death works. Like, if he takes somebody out, then he gets stronger. So,
yep, that's the gist of it.
Yep.
Yeah,
So yeah, if you need a good fodder or need a good map clear in PvE, then definitely get Edgy Boy right here. And then we move on to another really powerful nuke, Bramimond.
Oh.
Brandimon. Oh.
Yeah, this guy till this day is still one of the best colorless tomes. Well, I mean, colorless tomes in general are just really good. But yeah, this guy is really good because of his tome does the auto follow-up if there's like a penalty, or if the foe has, I guess, greater than 35 speed. So he gets like some extra stats, and then he just gets stats and just nuke, basically.
You know what's funny though is the fact is that we got so many different units now that's got the penalty effect that literally can actually help Brandimon out so easily now.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, get the shapeshifter nuke if you have not get him yet. because this guy will clear a lot of stuff for you.
Oh yeah, especially with those invisible buffs from his sea skill and stuff. So long to those.
Yep. So
And
then we move on to another pretty good 8th rated defensive person, Hell. So Hell obviously has her niche of the built-in miracle effect with just physical melee units, though. She can't deal with them. She doesn't trigger miracle with ranged units because her resistance is a complete dump stat. But she's really tanky a lot of times because she's got guard bearing with her and she's got distant counter. So.
Hey guys.
And
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
And the good part about Hell is that she's also got the Lotus shield in her weapon. She basically does got the miracle. You can even give her her own miracle shield.
Yep.
She can even use Mystic Boots in her Sacred Seal. She can literally be a lot of things.
Yeah, if you put Mystic Boost in her Sacred Seal, then you can't kill her. She's just gonna be undying.
Unless you basically can use her, unless you get somebody with a high red tome, and then basically you can get rid of her. But also at the same time, for those who can't, I envy them.
Yeah, I know.
But also at the same time, I am looking forward to actually trying to summon because I'm only missing 2 more merges for her.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a great fodder, distant counter, and guard bearing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is that if anybody fodders her, be expecting a death curse from her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and another good thing about Hell is that she's a dark mythic that grants defense. So, I mean, doesn't Note also grant defense? But the best part of those granting defense is that your dancer Eldegans or any of your dancer who wants to build their defense really high to not get isolated will definitely shine. But of course, with the release of Summer Hilda, it doesn't even matter if you need a high HP or high defense stat. She can just inflict isolation through her dual skill without any HP check.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's one of those things that really you need to be careful of, especially with that. So I'm more curious because I'm kind of wondering when we're going to be getting a light defense mythic to help out with Mother Milla.
Yeah.
Because she really does need it.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Anyway, and then we've got another really good support unit who's the Astra mythic, Plumeria. Plumeria is still a really good dancer because of her debuffs and buffs, and I mean, she's just great as a support unit, and she's an Astra mythic.
These are really support unit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, just get her.
I'm just gonna say one thing about Plumeria. Between all the fairies that basically we got, I would say that she is, to me, I would rate her as a top tier of the fairy list here because Sweet Dreams is pretty good considering the fact that it's kind of like Menace in a dancing style.
It does,
because it basically affects. Yes. And honestly, I mean, it really does help in some regards, especially in like some seasons for Astra, but also helps out with a lot of other things.
Yeah,
but one thing that go right ahead.
Oh no, you finish.
I was just gonna say the only thing that I really don't like about this unit is the amount of people that went a little cuckoo for her.
Oh, yeah. But,
I mean, she's good. She's good, but still, you guys need to get your heads out of the rocks every now and then.
Yeah. I mean, another good part about her is that in her weapon, she grants, like, additional attack and res +3 and combat buffs to allies within 5 rows and 3 columns centered of her. So yeah, she's got a wide range of more additional buffs.
Yep.
So yeah,
So-
get Flumeria if you have not, though. Okay, now we move on to some FE4 units. First, we got Anand. Now, Anand is a... I don't have her, so I forgot what her stats are. Was she, like, very slow? Because I thought her speed
No.
was very middling.
Yeah. It's actually more up to about, it's actually in the 40 range, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So-
I've got my Anand at like a minus speed on a 36 right now, but it's close to the 40 range.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you need a boost point, I recommend someone for Anand because the sword is solo plus Null effect.
Yeah, she's got that Unbound Blade, which is one of the best, like, inheritable swords in the game. Like, just need to be alone, and then, yeah, you get, like, the lull attack and defense.
I further this weapon in Leaf because the fire weapon is great, but I don't like when I hold this ally to 20 HP.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Are you talking about the regular Leaf? The Sword Infantry Leaf?
Yes.
The one that got the Niffle Resplendent?
No, I tell you. Leave the Alphonse.
Oh, the edgy boy, the edgy alpha. Oh, Lift. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys pronounce Leaf. I pronounce Lift. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Lift. Yeah, that weapon on Lift is pretty good, I gotta say.
Yeah, because this weapon is good. I mean, the Null effect and the defense, the Null attack defense. And remember, the Open the Future is a bonfire with Emblem.
Yeah.
And the BSK. These are really good unit, much better with distant contact.
Yeah. Oh, and also, Anand is a great fodder. Not only she's got Unbound Blade, she's got Sturdy Impact, I believe, and then she's also got Guard Bearing. So yeah, she's got two really good skills.
Yeah.
So if you need a good fodder, then pull Anand.
Yeah, for sure.
So then, next we got another White Wing from FE4, Aranus. Now, Aranus, the only thing I remember about her is she has the tier 4 blue dual flying skill. The arena skill for blue flyers.
And that you'd be correct.
So yeah, all your blue flyers like, oh my gosh, let me think. Sedith, Valter, Dancer Eldigan, Summer Corin, Summer Camilla, you know, Peony.
Summer Legion.
Yeah, Peony, Legendary Azura, Summer Legion. All these units can basically benefit from that.
Yep. But also at the same time, you do recall what her weapon does, right?
I don't have her, so I don't remember at all.
Let me just point out the facts. If the foe has basically a higher up than 50% HP, she basically grants attack and speed +6 to unit. But here's the thing, though. This weapon has one condition on it. If she has a support partner, and if she is within 2 spaces of her support partner, then she gets the Brave effect on her weapon.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
And
neat.
Yeah, this was during a time because if I recall from personal history, Ernest and Anand were basically these two ladies here were basically going gaga over Luan.
Oh yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Even during their conversation with him, oh boy.
Oh.
But
Okay,
also the same
that makes sense.
time with her other skills, apart from the dual B flying skill for Arena, she's also got chill attack speed 2 and attack defense range 3.
Oh, okay.
And she's also got harsh command plus, which I mean, it kind of does help in some regards, but still, yeah.
I think most people are just gonna fodder her for the tier 4 arena skill, or if they want to fodder her for the range skill, then they can go right ahead too.
Yeah.
So, yep, that's Aranus.
Yeah, and also at the same time, guys, these two units, the reason why they're in this banner alone is because we got an upcoming White Wings voting gauntlet coming up.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just more curious to see who's gonna be winning.
Uh-huh. Okay, anyway, now let's move on to abs, ladies. So the first ab lady we have is Dogger. Not Dagger, Dogger. You know, it's funny how, like, when you pronounce it Dogger, it's kind of like you're pronouncing it with, like, a British accent. Because you know how, like, in British, they pronounce A as ah? It's kind of, it really feels like I'm pronouncing her name in a British accent. So, Dogger. So, Dogger is a really good light mythic that opens up your 7th slot. So, that alone just makes you want to pull for her. And then, oh damn it, I already forgot what her kit was. I know she's got Pathfinder, but outside of that, I don't even remember everything else about her.
Her kit, yes, attack speed push 4.
Okay.
She's got her own exclusive. B skill. Basically, if the unit is has more than 25 HP, inflicts speed minus defense minus 5 on foe, and she's also got the null follow-up effect on her. She's also got even Tempest 3.
She's got a null follow-up B slot skill along with other effects.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, she has even Tempest. Okay. Because one time when I was playing Hall of Forms with my Marita, I got the even Tempest, and I couldn't remember, like, who came with that skill. Okay, now I know. It's Dogger.
Yep. And also at the same time, her axe basically gives her a huge buff in her bonuses as well.
Oh, so she's got a bonus doubler, essentially.
In a way, yeah.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Dogger is just totally worth pulling for.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so if you don't have Dogger, please just get her.
Hey, what's up? Back.
Alright, welcome back.
Just for a
Alright.
short time.
Alright. Anyway, and then next up we've got Dogger's older sister, who's also a ab woman. The oldest ab sister, Note, who we basically could spark on the.
I personally just say not.
Not is a simp.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it.
Become a meme on that name.
Yeah. But yeah, we all know how annoying she is because of Pathfinder, and she's got her weapon, which gets all stats +5 and bonus doubler essentially, and then she's got her own beast skill that has she basically do the attack speed -5 in combat damage reduction. I mean, inflicting when she's above 25. And also, she's got the Spurn Close Call Repel speed based 40% damage reduction in her beast slot skill.
Yep.
And then she's got attack speed madness. So yeah, she's full on attacking speed.
Oh.
And also she's got distant counter. So yeah, she's an absolute beast. And not only that, like her stat distribution is really good. High attack, high speed, really balanced bulk. So yeah. Note is absolutely amazing, but I assume a lot of people already have her because they sparked for her on the banner.
For me, I just summoned her after Paula.
Yeah. So, I mean, I have her already because I sparked for her. So, and I love using her, and she's been a great help to my Aether raids. And I'll tell you what, she is the reason why this season my Aether raids have no losses. Like, nobody could beat my team because I slapped her on my team.
Dang.
Yeah, let's not forget that she's also the one that handed us over to Otar in the first place here, folks.
Yeah, I know. So
yeah, I feel like that she's gonna be repaying us for a bit here.
Yeah. So yeah, note, if you didn't spark her before, then get her now. If you sparked her already but just want good fodder, then get her as well. Alright, because she's got distant counter. And that's it. That's everybody on the banner. So I would say the strong color this time around is for sure green, because you've got a really stacked pool. You've got Byleth, you got Hell, and you got Dogger. And one of them has distant counter fodder, so that's a bonus. And then after green, I would say colorless is the best, second best, because it's got 3 pretty good people: Byleth, Bramimon, and Alm. And then I would say blue is next because you've got Note, and then you got Aranis, and then Julia, and then I'll say red is probably last because I mean, red is a good fodder color as well because Lip has got a distant counter and Times Pulse. Plumeria has got the rain skill. Anan has got the impact and the guard bearing skill. So they've got great fodder though. But I'll just rank them like that.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
I mean, if I had to go with the trying to rate it myself, I would probably say green being first. I would probably say blue. It's kind of a tie between blue and red, to say the least, and lastly, colorless on my end. I mean, I get the fact that Alm and Leaf are still good along with Brandimon, but I still feel like that red and blue has a lot more potential in some regards.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that's my personal. Personal opinion.
I mean, colorless, I choose last because, well, Army and Leaf and Brandmore is not a bad unit, but in the Arm case, remember, Shinon is much better with that eye, and John Ines is much better for Aranis Fallen Edelgard, because now the power creep is defeat the Hegemon card in either defense.
Okay.
For me, definitely green at the top. I'd say colorless middle. 1 second. And I guess I'm gonna say Blue third, red last.
Okay. But yeah, this is a pretty good pull though to pull on. So I'm gonna pull on green because I need my Dogger and my Byleth.
Green or blue is the strongest option.
I need to get Helm myself, honestly, because like I said, I'm 2 away from plus 10ing her, and I just love her to death.
Yeah, I know. She's one of the coolest villains because of her design and how cold she sounds.
Yeah, and also for the Power Ranger fans out there, you should know who her voice actor is because she played Rita Repulsa, folks.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. For me personally, I want to pawn this, but I'm spending too much at the moment, so I'm gonna have to painfully skip.
I'm gonna start grinding up a little bit and just try to see if I can get Byleth, though.
It's a pain to not summon on this, but I'm gonna have to. Just for orb reasons.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our review of the Byleth banner. So hope you enjoyed it, and let us know down below, like, what do you think of it? Are you gonna pull on Byleth? Are you gonna pull on any of the other units, or are you gonna just save orbs and such? Then if you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe for more summoning videos and these impressions. So, do you guys have anything to say lastly before I close it off?
I do.
Yeah.
Say you are casa.
So we just got the male Byleth first, and it's gonna be a year. It's exactly gonna be a year before we get female Byleth.
Yeah, looks like
I'm gonna call it right now. I'm gonna call it future ahead.
Don't forget one thing. The next summer banner and choose your Legends banner appears soon.
Oh yeah, gotta watch out for that.
Yeah.
Oh, and let's not forget, like, in July, which is coming up pretty quick, we might get a Fate channel and see what the next Legendary remix is. Because I believe I heard there was going to be a Legendary remix in July.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Grima. It's supposed to be Grima and Lynn.
Okay, if it's these two, then perfect, because we all know these two have needed a lot of help.
Yeah. Because I'm
hoping
at the calendar right now.
I'm hoping that they're refine that if they're going to be doing this, that Grima might actually get a refine.
Yeah, I don't know what the next batch of refines. If they are going to remix Grima in July, then they should do the refine in July as well. But of course, refine has to affect the male Grima as well.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Look the chat.
I mean, considering the...
What is that?
Hold on, let me...
Look in the general chat. The people found certain details when Byleth.
Oh my god.
Oh! Wow, that's funny. So...
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so... With that being said, we'll catch you all in our next video.
So the other thing that
go ahead.
I do want to add here, folks, please no. Yeah, no ranting in the comments if you guys are still stingy about this being 3 houses a month, okay, folks?
Alright, I'm sure my audience will be able to handle it a bit, though. Alright, well, anyway.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. So, thank you so much for watching, and your boy G Flash is signing off.
Bye.
Yeah.